The yellow and green and blue and white, those two pieces were made in my first day in Jingdezhen. The blue and white with landscape design. It's completely traditional Chinese image, often see in a scroll painting. It's very common and people see that kind of image every day. The lotus decoration is made later on. I call them China China. My idea of making this body of work is to put the traditional skills, materials, decorative motifs, and images that's from China, from my cultural background, together with the Western tradition of realistic body image. So once you put those two ordinary things together, it becomes something like a new language, a new image. It could be powerful and confronting. I was born in China, in Beijing, in 1960, and moved over to Australia permanently in 1990. That happened after the 89 event, the Tiananmen Square. At that time, living in China, I felt badly depressed. By chance of having an exhibition in the Art Gallery of New South Wales, a group show, 3 artists, including myself. After that, I chose to try in whatever the way I'll stay. Talking about the porcelain body of work, after a couple of years living here, I saw some artworks from American, I think from 60s and 70s, artists who did photorealistic. So I was amazed by the techniques and wonder if I could do something. So I tried with plaster at the beginning. The first bit of work was cast of body parts like hands and feet. After 2 years or 3, I found the material I used, it's a bit too cheap feeling, and also it's not permanent, not good enough. I mean, in quality it's not good enough. I thought porcelain could be one of the best medium. There is a barrier, a difficulty, since I had no idea about porcelain making at all, not even a bit. In year 1998, I got a chance working in the Senior College of the Arts, provided that decisive opportunity to me. And everything I started from there. For example, the first 10 or 12 I made in Senior College, all of them I decorated. They look simpler compared with later pieces made in Jingdezhen. With those about 10 or 12 pieces, I showed them to the Australia Council and received a grant for new work and took the money back in China. That was after I got my Australian passport. Yeah. Back in China during that period of time, people are still mainly focusing on making traditional vessels like functional pieces, platters or vases or whatever, or decorative figures. but nothing really sculpture, if you like. When I first arrived to work there, people actually laughed at me. They said, why you make this rubbish thing? What's that useful? But of course, I've got my idea, and it's clear. And I was very excited to carry them out. I continued for about 9 months. The outcome was about 40 pieces of those porcelain busts. At the time, I tried very hard to make the work from the bust to a full length. The whole piece goes into the kiln. The porcelain pieces also need to be fired from 3 to 5 times to fill up the gaps between the copper wire. So that's the difficult part with a large piece. I also did inlay, ox bone, and jade, and also red lacquer work. It's bright, very finely carved. So the concrete work, I thought I must do something rougher, if you like, not necessarily highly refined, carefully carved. Concrete is the material we use the most for building up our cities. It's solid, each piece. I do 2 parts mold, so it's like a shell. I put the leaves inside to against the mold surface, and once I pour in the concrete mix, the leaf pattern, the leaf motif become part of the cast. A kind of symbolic way to say we ruined the nature. The green become gray. Every single time I go back to Beijing, I wander around in weekend markets. Most of those items on top of each head, they were bought from those markets. Yeah. Because the objects I found most made in bronze or brass, so I choose to make my bust in bronze to suit with the object what I found in the market. I really believe something, if it's lasts, it must be good. Something good. There must be some element in it, including of course, the traditional culture and art forms, art materials, art skills, those things, and philosophies, of course, yeah. I prefer to make works with open mind and open meanings, to allow more people easier to get it, to get the idea, no matter if it's not 100% same as what I thought. That's fine. And it could be an inspiring thing to other people if it's good enough.